Don't even think about it, Mario. I know what you're up to. You're gonna try to fall asleep, and that's just not gonna work. Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason here, welcoming you back to more Super Mario 64 as a part of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Last time, we completed the first floor with, or I guess almost completed the first floor, as there's still a star we're at least missing around the first floor. But we basically completed it, to our fullest potential, with Big Boo's Haunt, as well as the first Bowser level, being Bowser the Dark World, and we got the Vanish Cap, which will turn us invisible whenever we use it. This time, it's time to start cracking down on the basement levels, starting off with our very first one and the next one in our lineup. But first things first, if you actually come over here and talk to this Toad, he will actually give us something. Hold on to your hat. If you lose it, you'll be injured easily. If you do lose your cap, you'll have to find it in the course where you lost it. Oh boy, it's not looking good for Peach. She's still trapped somewhere inside the walls. Please, Mario, you have to help her. Did you know that there are enemy worlds inside the walls? Yep, it's true. Bowser's troops are there too. Oh, here, take this. I've been keeping it for you. And yep, he gets us a star for listening to his lecture. There are a few Toads around Peach's castle that actually, have these stars. But with that, let's go ahead and head into our next level, which is this weird pile of gloop. We have Course 6, Hazy Maze Cave, Swimming Beast in the Cavern. And we're actually going to take a detour, because while we can take on this star firsthand, there's actually something in Hazy Maze Cave that we can do that will actually be beneficial to us. So, we're just going to follow our path all the way through here. And then, we're just going to drop down this way. And then we'll just, come all the way down here. And now, we need to find, yep, there she is. We need to find her, which, we think would be named Plessy. But no, this is not Plessy. This is, I believe, oh, crap. I'm trying to remember her name, because she's technically in, New Super Mario Bros., but I don't actually remember her name. It's something I think starts with a D. I'll put it up on screen, since I can't actually remember what her name is. Anyway, but we want to come through that door and come in here, because we have found the Metal Cap Switch course. Once we step on the switch, the green blocks will become solid. So yeah, basically we have become Metal Cap Mario. And through this, we will be able to finally get the Metal Cap and complete the final star within a previous course that we've been, waiting to achieve. But yeah, I want to take care of this now because this actually is what we need to do in order to make things a little easier for us within Hazy Maze Cave. Exception to, the red coins here. So, once we go ahead and grab this star, we should be transported back out of Hazy Maze Cave. I'm not entirely sure what that was, I'm going to be honest. It's like a weird sound. I don't know if it came from my flash drive or something. That was weird. Anyway, now that we've gotten that, when we go back into Hazy Maze Cave, we will have this Metal Cap accessible to us. So, we'll be able to use that at any point whenever we feel like it. But first things first, I actually want to show off some tricks here. Because one thing we can do is, I want to show off a speedrun trick that if you push against this wall while we're going through here, or while, that elevator comes down at you, you can clip through the wall and easily get up to here without having to use that character. I don't remember her name, I'm just going to call her Dory. I think it actually is Dory. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll call her Dory if it's not her name. And yeah, you can just easily get up to here without having to use her and get the star very easily.
Here we go!
Alrighty, now let's head back in. And we have Elevate for 8 red coins. I'm going to actually choose not to do the 100 coins in this mission, mainly due to the fact that the 100 coins will basically require us to go through majority of the area, and I kind of just want to take care of this 8 red coins and then maybe go for the 100 coins in a later mission. But for now, we're just gonna, obviously take care of this. So come up here, and we'll fly, or we'll go this way, and then go this way. We basically have to use this arrow pad to reach around, or reach these specific areas and boxes where these red coins are hidden. Now, an interesting thing I will actually talk about is that the red coins in Super Mario 64 DS are actually flipped a little bit. There's not as many on this bottom area as there are on the top area. So it's kind of interesting to see the differences between there. I probably will cover the the DS version of 64 at some point in my Let's Play, career, but honestly, it's probably not going to be anytime soon because, as I've stated before, I think that game is hot garbage. And I would, have to have a perfectly good reason, like a loser challenge or something, to justify Let's Playing that game. Because, yeah, that game is just hot garbage. Nobody can tell me otherwise, and people will fight me on it, and I have friends who think that it's a great game, and I'm sorry, I just don't see it. How can you think a game that with limited controls and really bad movement, and quite frankly looks ugly, is a good game? Can't see it. I also screwed that up. Maybe that's karma for talking bad about 64 DS. Yeah, nope, can't do it. Anyway, go ahead and come up here. You can just long jump over here actually to get the few remaining red coins there. We don't actually have to ride that whole thing around again, which is, pretty good. So let's go ahead and grab our star.
Here we go!
Alrighty, and next up we have Metalhead Mario Can Move.
Let's go!
And this one is actually another one that we can use a trick for. Technically because we don't even need the metal cap to actually do this. There's a neat little trick you can do. So first, we want to come here, and basically what we want to do is we want to do a side flip. Basically we want to do a side flip up onto this area, up onto to this corner here, and if we do, we can actually do the same type of clipping we did for the first star, which I actually just failed to do, so I'm gonna have to go all the way around. Actually, wait, does the thing come back down, actually? Yes, it does, okay. I thought I was gonna have to go all the way back around. But basically, we did the similar thing where we clipped through the wall, as we did with, the first star with the swimming beast in the cavern. If I can get my movement right and try to do this side flip, that would be fantastic. There we go. So we come all the way down here, and now what we can do is if we kick against that door, we can give enough momentum to push back on the switch without ever having to get the metal cap. It's a really easy trick to pull off. But, it can be a little bit challenging. You just got to keep trying, but it's still an easy trick to pull off. Anybody, even a casual gamer, could pull it off. It's just really simple to do. It just takes time, like most tricks. I think most tricks are simple to do once you actually get their timing down. Anyway, our next star is navigating the toxic maze.
Let's go!
Alright, so next up, our toxic maze will be, excuse me, it will be down here in this area, off to the left. Now what we need to do is just drop down this hole, and we'll end up in this toxic maze. Now the thing about the toxic maze is that we will need the metal cap for it, because the toxic maze basically will have, it will basically have, or I guess this aura that here, or I guess this toxic stuff that you see, the yellow stuff. I'm losing my train of thought, I'm sorry. It will take down your health, and you will not be able to recover it, so unless you get a coin. So yeah, it's basically eating away at your health until you die, which is why you need the metal cap, because the metal cap makes you invulnerable to it.
Here we go!
Alright, next we have Amazing Emergency Exit, which is, you know, we basically have to go through the maze to find this again, but we actually don't need to, because one of the great things about speedrunning is that we learn tricks that will get us up here. So, if you just do a wall jump up here, we'll actually get over to where we need to be to get this star, and then we can just long jump and collect our prize.
Here we go!
Alrighty, and now for our final star, we have Watch for Rolling Rocks. Now this one actually changed in the DS version. This one you actually had to use a huge mushroom to destroy the rocks, and then the star would appear. But for this one, I don't even know why they changed it in the DS version, because I actually like this one. This one, we just have to do a side flip right up here. And the star is just sitting here.
Here we go!
Alright, and already that's all the stars here in Hazy Maze Cave. So, you know what that means. It's time for the 100 coins. You've recovered 50 power stars. Now you can open the star door on the 3rd floor. Bowser's there, you know. Oh, you found all the cap switches? Have you into? Red, green, and blue? The caps you get from the colored blocks are really helpful. Hurry along now. The 3rd floor is just ahead. Yeah, well, we're not even close to going there. But yeah, that takes care of Hazy Maze Cave. And yes, you saw the fails. I died twice trying to get the 100 coins in Hazy Maze Cave. Trust me, Hazy Maze Cave is where runs go to die, honestly. In my humble opinion, it's definitely where runs like to go to die. But, anyway, now what I want to do, there's like a weird noise. I don't know if that's coming from outside or if that's coming from my stuff, honestly. Anyway, we're going to head back to Jolly Roger Bay because we have our 6th star to get through the jet stream. And now that we have the metal cap, we can actually get this. So, we just need to come over here and make our way up here to where this metal cap is. And now what we need to do is just long jump all the way down, or long jump I guess until we can start floating all the way down, and then once we get there, we'll be able to go through this current and get the star easily.
Here we go!
Alright, and that officially completes the entire upstairs. That is everything. We've done all that we can do, and there's nothing left for us. So, now let's head on back down to the basement. Or as, you know, the Mine 2001 would say, I'm taking her down to the basement. You know, because I gotta reference the good old classic meaty line. Ooh, and what do we have here? No, not you again. I'm in a great hurry, can't you see? I'm in no time to squabble over stars. Here, have it. I never meant to hide it from you. It's just that I'm in such a rush. That's it. That's all. Now I must be off. Ow, let me go. Yep, so once we get up to 50 stars, Mips will be back here to give you another power star. Those are the only 2 stars that you can get from Mips. So, now let's go ahead and head into our next course, which is Lethal Lava Land. Boil the Big Bully.
Let's go!
Don't be a pushover. If anyone tries to shove you around, push back. It's one-on-one with a fiery finish for the loser. Alright, and we've hit a lava level, because obviously it's called Lethal Lava Land. So of course it's going to be a lava level. And here we have a new enemy. We have bullies. And of course I burned my butt there. Because, you know, why not? Alright, and now, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Okay, cool. Now we need to come over here to this guy. This is a big bully. And we just need to whack him off the edge. That's all we gotta do. Simple enough. Here we go.
Here we go!
Alrighty. Next up, we have basically, we're going to be doing the same thing. We have Bully the Bullies. It's basically the same thing, except we're kind of going in the opposite direction. This time, instead of going to the left, we're going to head over here to the right, make our way down these little narrow pathways, and over here, and once we do, we'll make it to this platform with these guys. We have to bully the bullies. Yep, and this one can actually, I think personally, be a bit of a pain in the butt. And it boils mostly down to the fact that the bullies have a smaller hitbox for one, but also that, to me personally, I just think it's annoying when they group up on you, because then it just feels like it makes it harder to actually, you know, take them down. Obviously, it looks like I'm having good luck with these guys now, because they're not ganging up on me, but usually, like, even during speedruns, they, like, will literally gang up on me, and it's such a pain to try to get them under control. It's basically Lethal Lava Land is somewhat where my runs would go to die.
Here we go!
Alright, next up we have 8 coin puzzle with 15 pieces. This one, we can actually just come over here, long jump here, and then long jump here. Excuse me. And then basically we have... I was not expecting that to happen. Okay.
Mamma mia! Let's go!
Okay, so basically what I was trying to do before I got completely, you know, my butt handed to me on a silver platter was we have this 15 piece puzzle of Bowser, and on it are, you know, 8 red coins. This is probably the easiest 8 red coins you'll ever see. However, if you wait around until the puzzle actually finishes, you can get a few additional coins.
Here we go!
Alrighty, the next one we have Red Hot Log Rolling.
Let's go!
So, for Red Hot Log Rolling, basically what we do is we come over here, and we'll come over this way, and basically there will be a area that you ride over to a log. The log you would just roll on over. However, I want to show you guys a speedrun trick that actually is really easy to pull off. It's not even, to me, I feel like it's just a cool way to finish the level. I don't think even though we use it in speedruns, I don't really like to count it as a speedrun strat because, like, it's really easy to perform. Like, it's not even difficult in the slightest. So basically what you can do is you can come up here, do a triple jump with the wing cap, and then just float right on over this gate and easily get over to where the star is.
Here we go!
Alrighty, next up we have Hot Foot It into the Volcano. And this one is not... This one I technically like to use for the 100 coins, but I think what I'm going to do... excuse me. Actually, you know what? I'll just show off the opposite star, because I think Hot Foot It is actually the one that is the further up, but we'll do the opposite star, which is into the volcano. So for this one, we'll just come over here. You can technically use a strat where basically you just burn your butt on the lava, and you can easily get up to a different platform, completely skipping the one we're riding on now, but I just feel like I'd show the regular pathway because, you know, it's not something we get to see every day, and plus, like, really, it's a really easy thing to perform, and so it's like, it's not like it's something I need to show you guys. But basically, we just follow these platforms all the way up to this pole, and then we'll just take these poles all the way up to the top here, and here is where we will find our star.
Here we go!
Oh yeah, elevator tour in the volcano, so that is the 6th star. So now we'll go ahead and use Hot Foot It into the volcano as our excuse to do the 100 coin mission. Okay, so now that we're back in the volcano, I went ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and talk through the rest of this part of the 100 coins. Really, all you have to do after getting all the coins that I showed is we literally just have to walk up this like edge area of the volcano, because we'll just find our, the rest of our 100 coins on the path. Also, apologies if you hear that sound again. Again, it's the chair that I'm using. I don't know why it keeps making this noise. I think it's whenever I, move around in it. But yeah, basically we just follow this path up here, and then we just make our way through this, or through these poles, which I failed to do, because now I have to get all the way back up there again. Alrighty, now that we're back up here, we just make our way through and can easily grab the star.
Here we go!
Alrighty, and with that, that's everything in both Hazy Maze Cave and Lethal Lava Land. So, that's gonna be it for now. Next time on Super Mario 64. We continue through the basement, as we only have basically 2 levels left, which is kind of, interesting. Yeah, the basement is actually kind of a shorter area than the first floor. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, sure you upset a ton. Make sure to subscribe to dibbly dibbly if you've not already. And I will see you guys all later.